with their last pick. Could be an AD carry. It's going to be the Tristana locked in.
I was going to say they need to make sure they get some physical damage into their team composition, but also they picked the AD carry about 90% of their games, but they're already moving quick to topside. Lyra again trying to gank, knowing the ult's down.
Boss uses the shape splitter. Huni trying to get the damage down, but Boss flashes away. Lyra with the first blood, and Anasik going in. Void Seeker chases him down, and Huni can't get away.
And now Lyra's trapped.
Stuck, and with the rest of the Unicorns coming in, Lyra trying to get away, but he's not yet level 6. Noman's jumps forward. That's 2 for the Unicorns.
This could dictate maybe even the rest of the game if there's a big fight.
That's the question. How close will this fight be? Reptile picked up. Scutler picked up, and Anasik quite low. Demonte going in. Noman's having to jump away. Lyra's down to about 300 HP, but he's still got the jump back. Here comes Huni in from the side, trying to take down that Rek'Sai. The rest of the Unicorns are on their way. Boss still pushing in top. Huni going forward. Can't quite catch onto the Rek'Sai.
And now he's over the wall by himself.
Boss going in. Huni no flash. Inax and Edward on their way. The Rift Out has been started here by Clutch. Huni caught out the Pop Blossom. It's actually Inax who takes the kill. Rift Out still the target here for Clutch. They think they get it this time. Unicorns of Love said, okay, Boss, you stay down towards
Eddie,
the bottom.
what are you doing?
Edward just base checked straight into them. That was a diabolical mistake. Inax trying to steal this across the wall, won't quite get it. And Anasik going in, but the smite was landed by Lyra. They'll pick up the Rift Herald, and now when Anasik needs to get out of there, Huni's on the other side of the wall. Inax going to try and get some damage down. The knocker comes out, and Huni's quite low. He jumps across the wall.
Rift Herald gives you 2 turret plates guaranteed. If you're going to get 3 by giving up the Rift Herald, it's fine to give it over. In fact, Boss is actually
going for these aggressive plays, but sometimes you're just outstatted by your opponents. Now we'll see Huni going in once again. The parallel convergence isn't going to land onto Boss, but the jump comes forward. Look at the damage from Boss! The tower! Riptail tries to take it. Huni's going to go in. Takes a lot of damage. Inax looking for the stun. Can't quite land it, but the rockets will connect. Unicorns take 2. They don't even lose their tower in the top lane. And meanwhile, the rest of them are pushing in amid. Vulcan going in, gets the knock-up. Cody Sun trying to get the damage down. The quickness comes out. Demonte from the side is going to catch onto Edward, who's once again overstayed. Edward flashes away. The damage coming onto Demonte is huge. No man's putting it out. And Nanastic there as well. He's ignited. He'll fall. That ends up being a 1-for-1 trade in the mid lane. 3,000 gold in the lead, 2,500. They're going to get the first dragon of the game. It is a Cloud. They have the only Unicorns using the time they have down towards this bottom lane to take their second tower of the game.
They're doing a lot to try and accelerate this gold lead, and I also think about how are they actually going to approach team fights, because they don't have...
We'd be able to burst in pretty rapidly as there's no magic resist yet on the Tristana, and you've got a Hex-Tech Gunblade over the river. The Scuttlecrab has gone down for the Unicorns, but now Clutch are a little bit split. Demonte's down towards the bottom side, and Anasik has the flank position. The knockup's going to land onto Vulcan. Cody Sun pulls the Featherstorm to try and get away, but Vulcan's already down. And look at the damage on the Cody Sun. No Man's just deletes him. The rest of Clutch are falling in the pit. There's nowhere for Lyra to go. It's a double for the Unicorns as they clean up Clutch in the river.
And Medic, with how many people they just killed, and the fact that they killed
Baron, as you said, Jet, and now it's all on Clutch to defend, all on Clutch to work a way back into this game, because they are...
I mean, last year, EDG dropped a game in group stage. G2 dropped a game to Supermassive and then had to win a tiebreaker to get first in the group. Gambit, statement in game 1 here at Worlds, and they have all the cards in their hand with Baron and a 6,000 gold lead.
What a statement it would be. Of course, it would relegate...
First phase, the champion, they really made it to Worlds on, and they decided not to pick it, so they're trying like the polished favorite.
A team that almost didn't make it to Worlds as well, and only won their finals 3-2 after struggling early on, and now they're pushing in towards this inhibitor tower. Clutch have to pull a rabbit out of a hat to defend. Huni's split pushing on that tier 2 in the bottom lane. The teleport coming in behind them now as Unicorns open up the inhibitor. Looking for the damage.
There will be one more Baron wave if they chose to do so. That would actually be a time for Clutch to try and get a fight.
Edward oversteps, Black Shield comes down, Huni could jump all the way onto the back line. He's going in! Hollow! He's going to take down Edward, but now he's on the back line, has to pop the Zhonya's. He's in the Twilight Shroud, and he'll get out.
But did he do that, you know, in the LCK? Yeah. Did he do that in the LEC? No.
It's gone. The inhibitor was saved in the top lane, but Unicorns of Love start up the Baron. They take their second of the game.
And especially as they might be in these extended siege scenarios as they're trying to just land one binding. But Edward again!
Face check straight into Lyra, but... Meanwhile, the rest of the Unicorns were looking down towards that bottom lane. Huni is in the Twilight Shroud, but now he's been spotted out. He's on the wrong side of the map, and the Unicorns are chasing him down. Trying to stampede over Clutch in game 1 of Worlds. And Huni, he's caught out. No Man's jumps forward. Huni goes down. The Unicorns get their 10th kill. Bottom wave. Looking for that inhibitor tower. Of course, they've already taken inhib tower in top, but now with the Baron, they're going to open up the base of Clutch once again, pushing in the mid lane as well as that turret is going to fall pretty rapidly. The Unicorns just demolishing the base here of Clutch. Huni still 3 seconds away, where the TP wards, a couple very deep into the jungle of Clutch if Huni wants to try and get behind this team, but instead Clutch is just going to try and defend. 4 players in the bottom lane, 1 in the mid. Boss coming in from the side as well. That's just the shape split of the zone. Now, Anasik is going to jump forward down into the GA. Boss has the flash pop blossom. If he can land a Tangle Barb, so he can't quite connect. That would be the Infernal as well. Unicorns of Love have had total control over the Dragons this game. 4 of them, 2 Clouds, a Mountain, and an Infernal. The means of the Pantheon game in game 1, where they just kept going for these engages.
Yeah, the waves are in a spot where Clutch could theoretically get a good flank, but that teleport is so far away.
Damonte's going in. Huni on towards the back line, almost chunked out. Damonte's all the way on the back of this fight, but this is too little, too late. They jump in. Inax takes down one answered on the side of Clutch as the damage comes down. Lyra trying to do the damage off towards the side, and Nanasik has fallen. Cody's son is all on you. Damonte tries to heal up, but Boss goes in with a pop blossom, and now 3 members of Clutch are down. It's Cody, it's Lyra trying to defend versus Noman's, Inax, and Boss. Noman's jumps away. Inax maybe overstayed. Huni back up, joins the time, but Lyra's down, and now Noman's can open up, but Huni jumps back. The stopwatch comes out from Nomad, but Huni has the damage. He shuts him down, and Clutch have held on. Inax tries to jump onto Cody's son, but Cody's son is doing what he can. Inax almost falls. Huni goes down towards the top side, and the Unicorns of Love have just held on.
And now Cody is all by himself trying to clear these. If UOL
damage onto Vulcan, jumps forward, looking for it. Vulcan has to jump away. Busts a shot, not quite enough. He can kick, but he pops the stopwatch and he manages to survive. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Damonte has been chucked out by the Unicorns, and you have to feel that's it. You have to feel it's done. Unicorns now don't even need the Baron. They can just push in with the super minions.
I think that is what should happen when you're 4-man up in the base and your Akali's in base dealing with all the super minions. So now it will be 5v4 into the base as UOL tries to win the game.
We'll see if Unicorns are able to close it out here. The pop blossom comes out from Boss. Huni jumping onto Noman's. Quickness comes out as well, but Noman's is able to get away in time, and Anasik down into the GA.
Cody.
And that is the kill. Inax taking down Lyra. And Nanasik rooted up. Cody's son still trying to get the damage in here on the Xayah, but unable to find the connections. The mid lane inhibitors respawned. Bot lane's respawned as well. But the Unicorns of Love can just push in. Now it's a 5v3. Clutch Gaming trying to hold on to some semblance of the game, but the Nexus Towers are the target, and Unicorns will start Worlds off with a bang as they take down Clutch Gaming.